Good morning, everyone. You should be able to hear me. I am going to need a few coffees today. We were up pretty late last night bowling. Let me know if you guys could hear me. We should be good. I did test my audio before. Let me say hello to a few people. Albert, hello. Albert is always here early, so is Frederick. So chilly Texas, 40 Fahrenheit. Yeah, that does sound like it could be kind of cold. And it is the afternoon where, yes, Albert lives, 3 p.m. Frederick hit the like button. Thank you very much. Mike, good morning. You want the PTZ? Yeah, I want one too. I have one downstairs right now for an upcoming job, so that's exciting. Let's see. You haven't been camping out since yesterday. This is true. I wasn't even going to live stream today, and we'll talk about that shortly. Johan, it's 4 p.m. where you live. It's only 11 a.m. where I live, and I do have a hard stop because I got a consultation at 12. Unifi Talk coming to Canada. We don't spread rumors around here, typically, but we'll talk about that shortly as well. I got a new office monitor all set up in my desk, rearranged, a new section of the fence, and a new gate. Well, that's a busy weekend. That is a busy weekend. What did we do? Pretty much nothing. We went bowling, and Friday we went out for St. Paddy's Day for a little bit. I didn't do anything around the house, which I have to because the basement's a mess, just with, network gear everywhere. Jeff, good morning. How's it going? Max, good morning. Gene, good morning. Gary, good morning. I hope Unified Talk comes to Netherlands soon. Yeah, we'll look at that. Yeah, we'll talk about that shortly. Robert, good morning. I'm not going to say that. You shouldn't be getting those, though, Frederick. Why would you be getting those? I thought members didn't. Huh. Interesting. Zach, good morning. Steve, good morning. PP300 from Taiwan. Oh, wow. Yeah, that is definitely late. Oh, that was the last week. Okay, gotcha. I got a very, very busy week. I don't know how I'm going to get videos out. Luckily, I already started the G5 Dome video. The only thing I have to do with it, I have to get the night vision, and I want to test low light, and then that's it. So, idiot me. I didn't put the grommets. I don't know why I don't do this, even when I'm not testing. Anyway, I didn't put the grommets in, and I wonder if I have it on my Twitter. I probably have a picture of it. Oh, and we'll talk about that too. Let's see. I wonder if I could find it on my Twitter quickly. So it's how I did the G5.
Next project.
Oh crap. Okay, so that's not it. Anyway, I put it on this big pole, both the G5 bullet and the G4 to do my testing. Anyway, with the domes, how they sit on, and then rainwater could get down, and it rained a lot yesterday. And one of the G4 domes that luckily it wasn't the G5, the G4 got moisture inside the RJ45 and blew the port. I think it still works, but yeah, I got to stop doing that. I am blurry. Try to change your resolution. It's got to be on your end. Good morning. I hope your coffee pot is full. It shows 4 cups, but it only really makes 2 cups. So that's what I'll stick with today. I'll have two cups and then water the rest of the day. I've been trying to go on a bit of a diet. So yesterday I ate, was my cheat meal. Unified Talk is coming to Canada. It would hopefully mean, or at least Europe. Yes, I'm not too sure about that, but what I'm going based off of is I'm in the Discord. Oh my lord, Richard, you don't need to be sending $100. Oh my lord. No problem. No problem. Thank you very much for the 100. That is a massive tip. Thank you. I really appreciate it. That is so strange that Texas is cold. It's -8 Celsius here. I should get some audible alerts. I don't know if you could set up alerts for when YouTube does, when you send in a sticker, super sticker, or whatever those things are called. But yes, thank you again, Richard. It was great to work with you as well. Can you do a review on the new Access Reader G2 Pro? I can when it comes out of early access. You guys can't see it, but I do have one back there. Gilnai, how's it going? Yes, hit the like button. We got 72 people here and we got 11 likes. Holy crap. That turns out to be $137 Canadian. Our dollar is very weak right now. Okay, so let's talk about the Unifi Talk thing. I put out a tweet. When did I tweet? I tweet too much? Oh, this was us bowling last night. It was pretty fun. I lost. There's like 15 of us. And we'll talk about this too in a little bit. Did I put out a tweet? How the heck do I even look at my tweets? Replies, media. Maybe I deleted it. Oh, right here. So on March 17th, I said, been 2 years since Unifi Talk released in the USA. Think it's about time to push it to other parts of the world. Who agrees? So I just took this little clip. This was introducing Unifi Talk in the US. It was on their website, and it just shows 2 years. So somebody in their Discord, he's one of the, I'm not going to say his name, but he's an employee for Ubiquiti, and they're really active in their Discord. If you're not a part of the Ubiquiti Discord and you're interested in Ubiquiti, it's a great place. Anyway, I asked the same question, but in the little talk section, and this is what they said. We plan to launch in several new countries this year. Canada is first up. Within the next month is the plan. It's being used internally already. So that's what I'm going based it off of. Is it a rumor? No, because it's coming direct from somebody on the Unifi Talk team, which is awesome. So I can't wait, because a lot of my customers, they don't need 50 phones. They don't need 100 phones. They just need like 4 phones and that's it. Doing the email to voicemail, the transcription, it's so easy. You put an email in there, address in there, and you do one little toggle switch, and it's great. The only thing it's missing, I mean, they're missing a couple things. The biggest thing is the soft phone. I think, do I use Streamlabs? Do I use Streamlabs? I forget who I use for my Twitch stuff. Streamlabs. Yeah, it's Streamlabs. I already use that. Okay. I remember when I first started doing YouTube, I started doing like video game YouTube. And I was trying to do alerts, kind of like how I like Twitch follower alerts, but YouTube's different because if you subscribe to a channel, you don't need to show that you subscribe to that channel. So alerts like that wouldn't go off. 33, I like it cold. I like it cold. I have the air conditioning on right now. Albert, how's it going? Gina, how's it going? 300, I don't know what you're referring to there. Let's see. I guess the whole world's cooling down a little bit. Can I view G5 on my top? You should be able to. I don't know, like the G5 Pro, those are still in early access, so they might not have pushed out the software to it. You just bought a Grandstream. Well, you're in Canada, right, Duke? I think you might be. I think you replied to a tweet or something like that. And you're the person who wrote the thing for the NVR? Or sorry, the NAS on the UNVR? Well, yeah, so they are planning on pushing it to other places. But Canada's going to be first, which I'm very happy for because I'm Canadian. But I do hope other people get it shortly. Joe, hope you're feeling good from your weekend adventures. Tim, good morning. Okay, if you guys don't know what I'm talking about, so the NAS, I don't know if I have who put it in the group chat? Let me find your NAS thingy that you created. I'm not too sure if I'm going to do it or not. It would be more for a YouTube video. Anyway, Duke in the chat right now, he created or, helped work on this to make your UNVR and NAS, which is kind of interesting and really good. I did link this thing, or I tweeted this out. Actually, here, let me put this in chat if you guys are interested. It's on my chat. Why do I keep clicking on that? Okay. Let's see. Okay, so Ubiquiti said, interesting product idea. How many of you would be interested in a Unifi NAS? They've probably already been working on it for a little while. There's been a lot of speculation anyway about it. So this is kind of just them getting feedback. Should I show you guys this? The Facebook page. The Unified Professional Facebook page is... They just don't like fun. They don't like fun. I think a NAS would be a great idea, but a lot of people don't. I'm just trying to find where it is. 67. Yeah, I got 112. So I posted the same comment, taken from a Reddit thread. I love to see a Ubiquiti NAS. What are your thoughts? I would say the majority of these are just very negative posts. And then there's people like us who really like Ubiquiti and will buy anything Ubiquiti makes that are positive. So there's 112 comments. I would say probably, 80 of them are negative, but hopefully that doesn't sway them from not making it, because it's going to sell no matter what. At least it got good interaction. I mean, I'm happy with that. Let's see. Jason's Lab, good morning. Bob, good morning. How's it going? Steve, how's it going? William from Texas. I got invited to Texas again. That's like the 8th time. People want me to go down and do work. I just don't know how the like work visas and stuff would happen. I guess I could figure it out and maybe take those opportunities. I'm planning on buying a CloudKey Gen 2. Is this model ever been updated? Yeah, it's on 3.0. Oh, from the battery issue. I'm not sure about that. You'll just have to buy. Oh, I can't talk about that. Oh, I am so glad I stopped myself because that's early access. Anyway, the G2, I'm not sure if it still has its the battery issue. We'll talk about that in a minute, Steve. I'm not sure how they're going to end up doing that. Lots of hate in that group. I find it's very, yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter what you post. There is a lot of hate for, I don't know. I don't get it. Like, if you don't like Ubiquiti, why are you in the group? Like, move on, go to a different group. And they changed how their Facebook pages work. So they have Unifi Network. This is the official. Then they kind of separated it. So you see Unifi Talk, Unifi Protect. They might have made a Unifi Connect one. I'm not too sure. See, and here's one person who doesn't like the Ubiquiti stuff, and this is like the majority of people on Facebook, like what Jason's saying. Let's keep the NAS to the professionals. I mean, I somewhat agree, but I want to see what Ubiquiti could do with it and how it integrates with their consoles and their dashboards. Ubiquiti makes a great user interface. Synology does too. So we'll see. I would still keep dedicated hardware for Protect on my UMBR, but it would be. Noticed after moving from the UDM SE Enterprise switch aggregation to the switch, I've seen performance hits to the download. Could it could be, but the backplane should be able to support all 8 ports on there. Yeah, Timothy, it's probably just there's a different quality that you could switch within YouTube. Sometimes it drops it down to like 240p. I don't know. Is that the newest? Like, I am on EA firmware for Ubiquiti, for my cameras anyway, but obviously I can't talk about that stuff. Oh, this one right here, 2.7.3. I don't even know what that brings. Is that what you said? I would be on that. Let's see. Oh my God, my cat's going under my dresser. I am. I haven't really looked and noticed too much difference. I could tell you that I'm liking the G5 Dome better than the comparison between the G4 and the G5 Bullet. That is actually quite a bit. And I like how they're doing their updates now. They have cameras, they have low latency, like actually showing what they did. There's been some updates where they just say, Unified Talk update, and that was it. And, it might have said bug fix, but it doesn't tell you what those bug fixes were, and that really bothered me, so I'm glad they're putting a bit more information. What is that cat? I think the cat's had some catnip, and they're being... Nilla. They're being so weird right now. One SSID, multiple VLANs networks with Unifi access point, is it a bad idea? One SSID. One SSID. Well, yeah. I mean, if it's on the same, can you even do that? Have multiple VLANs on one SSID? I don't think so. Well, yeah, they'll make the NAS as an option. Like, you don't need to buy it. right? So for the people who don't think it's going to be a good idea, just don't buy it. They're going to sell it no matter what. It doesn't matter. If they can't make anyone listen, they go where you have no choice but to read it. That's true. A friend who is a Microtik fanboy avoids Unifi gear because they find they discontinue. I don't agree with that. Like they're... What is that bloody cat doing? Hello? Are you stuck? Are you stuck? My lord. Like their what was it? Unifi video. It was going on for a long time. Like when you're going into businesses, they usually do like every 5 years they refresh their hardware anyway. Yeah, I don't know where Mocha is. Mocha was in here. It's Nilla underneath. Another thing I'd like to see is a offsite backup. So there was another Reddit thread that you could do. I don't know if it was Reddit. It might have been, I forget what it was. Morning from South Florida. Glad to hear good things about the Yeah, I'm liking the G5 Dome. I'm actually coming to Florida. I think I'm going to Orlando in August. In July, we're going to Jamaica. And then November, I think we're going to Hawaii. Yeah, I don't know what they're doing. She's being weird. Gotta stop giving her catnip. I use both Microtik and the Unifi ones. It could be, I mean, yeah, some people could purchase it at end of life or like near the end of the life, right? Like after 5 years, people are still purchasing USGs. Like that product has been around for a while, very long. The only thing that I could tell you right now about the G4 Dome or G5 Dome that's worse is the audio, but I don't use the microphones on them anyway, or the speakers. Has Ubiquiti made any updates to the doorbell chime? They have not. I wish they would. I wish they'd give you options to do different chime noises, and also to be able to have more than one doorbell connect to it. What else were we going to talk about today? Oh, come here, Nilla. Come here. What? Say hi. What you doing? Are you on catnip? Did your mom give you catnip? Why are your feet wet? What the heck did you get into? Hey? Say hello. Alright. Cyberdog, good morning. How's it going? 43 APs with the same SSID. I would divide the networks into smaller networks for performance. You could do that, yeah. I don't know if 3.0. So one thing I might have got wrong. I didn't actually test it, but I saw it in there on my last video for the update. Let me see. Somebody commented on it. I guess I don't really need to show their name, do I? Oh. I guess it doesn't matter. It's public anyway. So Carlos said the VPN client is not available in this update. This is the Unifi Pro 2.5.17. I thought it was. I don't know if anybody could verify that for me. So I went in and I saw that it had a VPN client, and I'm just like, oh, it's out for it. I didn't actually do any testing. I didn't put NordVPN or anything through it. So I'm not 100% sure, but it will, if it's not here in this update, it's there in 3.0. Because what happens with their updates, like they'll push the 2.5. whatever out, but there's a bunch of different updates below it. So some of the things are missing from it. Oh, look at this. They made this way better than when I was looking at it. Okay. I like how they're doing this. The new firmware updates are great. Cool. And they actually tell you how to update it. If you want to do it, go to release channel. Because it's not pushed official yet, I don't think. What time is it? Okay, we still got time. Does anyone find the Unifi Access app on iOS logs you out after a day or so? It's annoying because when you're answering the door, I don't know. I don't use it. Like I install it for customers, but that's it. Ubiquiti does 4. I'm not too sure with other people. You can do 8 per. It depends on the access point, but if you turn off meshing, you can do 8. You talk on bridge or USB to Ethernet adapter if record high resolution IP camera. I'm not sure if video should be saved on storage device. Not exactly sure what the question is there. Oh, well, I mean, 3.0 is coming to UDM Pros. It's just they need to release it in stages, right? And this one went well, so I think it's going to be out soon. Have you ever pulled the HDD out of a Unifi NVR and looked at the files? I'm curious if you had a hardware failure and needed footage ASAP if you could. I have never done that. I'm not sure if anybody else has. Okay, so it is working. It is working on it. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't know about this question. Synology, I'm not too sure. The thing in EAU, yeah, I mean, so it's, I tried to get it. I can't mention what we're talking about because they haven't publicly pushed it. But I tried getting it and I got shut down. I got denied. Yeah, so let's talk about PTZ. Let's do that. I haven't tested the PTZ camera yet because it's going in for a customer. So the only thing that I'm doing here, I'm going to do like an unboxing, show it in the box, my normal intro video. And then what I'll do is you'll see a setup because I'm filming this whole camera. Actually, here, I'll show you guys. Pictures are better than words. How do I look at my media? There we go. Why did I put a beer on? Why did I put, oh, I was replying to crosstalk. I put a picture. Yeah, so this right here, this is the job site that the PTZ is going into, and I think about another 26 or 30 G4 domes. So I'll do the initial video, the unboxing here in the office, then you'll see me physically installing it. The PTZ will be different than this video because it's going to be like a product review, and you'll see me, using the camera within their software. It'll be pretty cool. But as for the other thing that people are talking about, where did I put that? I gotta find the clip that Ubiquiti released. UI News. Okay. So this is the tracking. Somebody said, I bet you this video was just somebody manually doing it, but who knows? Oh, I can't. You know what? Here, let me bring it on over to YouTube. See how it's tracking the person? I don't know to what extent we're going to be able to track, like if we're going to be able to track objects, we're going to be able to track cars, things like that. I would really like if the PTZ had the ability to do license plate reading as well. It would be awesome. I doubt it will, though. I think they made that. I think that's a private video. Bloody, how's it going? Anton from Denmark. GoPro Hero 10 released. I'm not too sure. Oh, I'll be doing a burn-in test. I'll have it plugged in for sure in the house. We're not going to do that we're still waiting on G4 domes. But realistically, yeah, that would really suck if it broke. I mean, I could just leave. No, I don't know. They'd make me send the mount back too, wouldn't they? Yeah, I think the tracking is going to be great for it. I think it'll be cool whenever we get to see it. Who knows? It's not security camera for public stores and libraries. I would use Ubiquiti. Michael, thank you very much. Appreciate it. Currently using DAC for the egg to UNVR. Is that overkill? Nope. Nope. I use DAC to my UNVR as well. Wouldn't license plate reading be a feature on the controller software? Maybe, because they have it already for the AI bullet. And I've shown that before in my AI bullet video. Mitchell, how's it going? Where is this? You guys want to hit the like button? We're only at 38 likes and 105 people. Let's see. What's better, the G5 or the AI camera? It depends which AI camera you're talking about. AI bullet, that just has a specific use case, which is the license plate reading. Yeah, the G5 dome video, if I get enough energy, I'm pretty tired right now. It'll be done tonight. And then I'd release it tomorrow, but at the latest, it will be out on Tuesday. Oh, here's another cat. What are you doing, kitty? Hey? What are you? Don't step on the keyboard. Oh, she wants to lay down right on my mouse pad. Great. So if you have cats, you will never have a clean mouse pad. She sheds everywhere. Which cameras support the license plate? As of right now, the only ones that do it that are released to the general public is the AI bullet. The AI Theta is going to do it, and the AI DSLR. I don't have written instructions for setting up firewall. People have asked me to do that before. I don't know. I guess I could put it on my website somewhere. Yeah, Nilla doesn't really sleep on my lap. Neither of them do. Andrew, how's it going? Okay, so backing up protect footage. Let's talk about this. Where's my Twitter? Oh, there's Mocha. Where is my Twitter? Where did I put this tweet? So somebody, I forget who in my Discord, somebody in my Discord put this. It was under one of the Unifi like forum threads. Anyway, the UI team, this was about the backups or, for protect. So UI team, guys, we are close to announcing a very simple plug and play backup offering. Seamless integration with Unifi Protect application. It will be a reasonable subscription charge per Unifi host. I know that's going to kill people, subscription fees. Anyway, we have been working on it for quite a while and are near the finishing line. So if you think about it, like Synology has Synology C2 and you're paying for those backups. Somebody made a good point. I forget who it was. I guess I could look at the tweet. It was David. I don't know if David's here or not. But you could back up Synology camera to G Drive, Dropbox, whatever. So I mean that's free. And that's good. But I don't care if I have to pay a small subscription fee for having, like screenshots and stuff backed up and like little clips. I think that would be fine. G5 Bullet has odd pixelation on the live view where oh, that's weird. They need to come out. I think there's probably something with the firmware. I could read, yeah. I mean, most license plate readers anyway, license plate cameras should be on par, like close to the ground level to capture them properly. But it does. Yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be detections only, or you could set it like detections only, motion only. Maybe you could set crossing lines. I don't know. What are you doing, kitty? What? Did you eat too much catnip? Hey, I want to see if I could get her to meow. What? There we go. I don't know if you guys heard that. That was really quiet. Whenever you say what to her, she'll start meowing. Well, yeah, and I don't know how they're doing it. Just based off that one, it seems like a plug and play backup offering. So the plug and play, would that mean we could host it? Like, is it a physical device? Because this right here, a reasonable subscription, that to me sounds like it's more of a cloud offering, which I'm fine with the cloud offering as well, because then, I mean, it's backed up off site. I'd like to have the ability, I don't know, to have it like off site on like a NAS somewhere as well. How do you how do you add users to UDM SE to restrict who could see cameras? I think you have to give them different permissions. Maybe I should do a video on that. I haven't done it in a long time. What? Why are you looking at me like that? Hi, Cody. A question about the LED display on the UDM Pro and 24 port. Is it possible to change the direction of the display? I don't think so. I've never done it. I gotta pause myself. There we go. I've never done it before. So if somebody else knows here, post in the chat. Or even like UNVR stacking. I don't think they'd end up doing the UNVR stacking across the internet. It would use way too much of your bandwidth. Oh no, Mocha's behind me now. Albert, thank you for the 22. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. That is going to pay for coffee or something. I don't know. Maybe for my Florida trip and all the other trips Chantel has apparently planned for us this year, which is a lot. Yeah. Hawaii will be fun, but it's going to be extremely expensive. Cody, to use Unifi Talk, does one either need to sign up for the 2-week trial or a real number? For example, could I just get 2 phones and call? You could call between them. Yeah, because once your trial is done, I mean, do the 14-day trial. You don't put a credit card or anything on the site, and then it's just expired, and you could just do extension to extension. Oh no, the other one's here. Okay. Thank you again, Albert. I really appreciate it. I'd like the ability to back up to S3 storage would be great. Yeah, we'll see. Ubiquiti is pretty tied into their ecosystem and pretty locked down. I'm not sure which islands. I have no clue. I don't really want to know about the planning. I don't want to know about the money, how much it's going to cost me. I think it's like Bahamas was expensive enough. I think it was about $6,000 or $7,000. And I think Hawaii is going to be about $6,000 or $7,000 a person. I can't see because these cats keep walking in front of my screen. Hey Cody, weird thing maybe you know about. One of my ports on my Switch blew when connected to my G5 Dome. Oh, that's weird. Check the G5 Dome port. Like, did it get moisture in it? What coffee costs in Canada? So coffee costs like $2 per coffee, $2 Canadian, typically, depending on the size you get. So I'll be able to buy a lot of coffees with that. Thank you very much. I know what IPv4 and IPv6, but IPs is turned off on Windows. In all countries, Ethernet is using only 4-wire RJ45. Oh, you're talking about internet speeds? I'd like Ubiquiti products to be equally available. Yes, so would I in Canada. Because like the EU and Canada, we're in the same space here. When they release something in the US, we don't get it for months. You switch ports and it came back. That is weird. Is it like one of those old switches where you turn it to 24 volt? Yeah, I've never heard of a single port blowing. All right, what else are we talking about today? There was that. There's the backup thingy. I thought I had something else. I don't know. I guess we could talk about this, but so I went and quoted a job. This was the job. And it's from somebody who watches our channel. They were doing some stuff for this person and they asked if I would go quote it. They only needed, the person wanted to keep all of the existing gear, but most of it's like end of life. Like this is a super old Cisco phone system and whatnot. I mean, we could have left that, but all their other stuff is unmanaged. And I quoted them because what I would have done, I would have ripped all this out, right? Like they're using whatever, they're using some 2x4s as a rack, which is actually, I mean, it's kind of funny. And at least they made it, but they have so many devices just lingering around. And obviously the cabling, I almost wanted to like do it labor free if they were going to allow me to film it. Because I think the before and after would be amazing. Because this is just a mess. So all this big bundle of cable right here, it just goes up, goes around this raceway here. And then down here is a couple other switches. It's like, why wouldn't you just throw a couple more switches up here and do little patch cables? Anyway, I'm pretty sure we won't be getting that because my price point was a little high. Yeah, it's a bit of a mess. Yeah, I'm not too sure what you're talking about, Synology. I'm not 100% sure. Well, so the person who took this over or who owns this now, like they just took it over and it's been running for years apparently and working fine, but they wanted to add another SSID and, you know, firewall rules to block out guests and stuff like that. But they don't know any of the passwords to anything either. So I'm like, at the end of the day, for me to get this working, and I don't work on this, you know, the Cisco stuff every day, it might cost more in configuration than just ripping it out and putting it in a whole new Ubiquiti system. Kim, how's it going? That's what I don't get either. How does it get to this state? Like, this is horrible, and it's a fire issue because this is their main electrical shutoff. Like, if a fire person, inspector came through, they'd probably tell you to rip all this out. But anyway, I did get good interaction on my tweet about it, so that's cool. I just think it would have made a really good video to do a before and after. Nope, people. I mean, the thing is, it was costing quite a bit of money, and when you just take over a new business, the last thing you want to think about is spending another 10K or whatever. My quote wasn't that high, but another 10K to have Wi-Fi networks working. But yeah, a new UI innovations video would be nice. They haven't done one of those in a while. They used to do it every month. Let's see. Yeah, it's been 3 months since they've done one. Or that was the U Insider. Then they had the UI Innovations, which was the mobile router. Like, what are they doing? I need them to release some stuff so I could do a React video to it. Like the Dreamwall. What happened to the Dreamwall? Where is that? When is it coming out? And I don't think I'll be able to use the one I have. I think they did a revision on it. Well, I think what happened with that site, this place has been running for years and years and years under different owners, and they just have different people come in and out. And somebody just coming to run one wire or something like that sees that mess and is like, you know what? Why would I even try to be clean? Because putting my one wire in this mess isn't going to make it look any different. Yeah, I mean, maybe if they went cheap at the beginning, but the back of the patch panel doesn't look too bad. So I feel like at the very beginning, it looked okay. I just did a site survey for a potential client, and they found they are using 20-year-old 3Com switches. Wow. Well, at least they're working. Yeah, maybe they are busy working on 3.0. They probably are. Just a pipe dream wall, yeah. Well, if you look, where was it? Was it their Facebook page? I mean, I guess I could talk about this because it's public, but if you look here, it looks like it's been redesigned, right? So this LCD screen, and I don't know if this would be the basic model or it would be the Pro. It looks like it's a lot thinner. And if this is the Pro model, that sucks because I really like the big digital display on the front. Even though, I mean, we haven't really seen much of it. Cody, about that customer, let's say they accepted you for the job. What was the first thing you would do? Would you do investigation, gathering VLAN? How do you mitigate? Nope. So, well, yes, that's what I would do. You could run, I'd run scans to see what was going on, but realistically, they're not even using any of it how it's supposed to be. So the ISPs in Canada, we have two major ones, Rogers and Bell. What they were doing, Bell has these like mesh pod things that you plug into wall outlets. It's just like the Ubiquiti mesh, but they're terrible. And that's how they were getting their Wi-Fi because their Wi-Fi stopped working. So realistically, it's like doing a whole new build anyway. What I was going to suggest, because the phone system's super old too, would to be put a different phone system in. Even their handsets are super old. So here, what I would do, like these are all dumb switches, or the majority of them are anyway. What I would do, I'd just rip it all out and then get them back up and running. Because they were just on a single network. It was on a flat network. There was nothing special about it. Yeah, it's crazy how tiny that screen is. Oh, my other cat's freaking out. This week I've been dealing with one U6LR that was delivering 0, wow, to max. It turned out to be the cable shielded Cat6 to the switch. We're still not sure what exactly the issue. You'll have to do a test on the cable if you have a good tester. I mean, if you could wire map it as well. It could be, but I think because they probably redesigned it too, so they're just waiting to push it out. I do only have about another 15 minutes on today, so ask your questions. I think the laser is needed optical. Yes. Got any viewports in your or client systems after they released? I do. And I haven't heard of anybody having issues. Nobody's reached out to me. I don't have a viewport. I did have one before, but with the shortages, I had to give it to one of my customers. Oh, they probably are hubs, most likely. What's a 1-year USG worth? I have no idea. Yeah, the tracking will be really cool. Hopefully they do vehicle tracking too. I mean, and patrolling, like they allow you to do different schedules. Let's see, what else can we talk about here? I think that was it of kind of what I had. When I took pictures of these boxes, I guess, so 1, 2. So this is for an upcoming job. Oops. Not that it matters, but. So there was like three UDMSEs, and people are like, why do you need 3 UDMSEs? I'm like, oh crap, I hope we didn't order too many. Anyway, they were just empty boxes from jobs that we'd already completed, which would have sucked. I mean, not that I would have just bought it from the customer anyway, because I could always use them. I don't know if the viewports are still available. They were in Canada the other day. Oh my lord, these cats are eating too much. You're not having more catnip today. You guys are going too wild. Oh, they're available in Canada. $269. Maybe I should grab one. Yeah, I'm not sure what the USGs go. Hear the collisions on the same domain. Yep. Smart sensors, it really depends on what you're using them for. Like I have mine on this office door, which whatever, I don't really need it. At the front door, and then in our living room. The living room is for motion detection. This office door is for open close. It does humidity, temperature, all that stuff. Same as the front door. They don't really alert though. That's the problem. They don't. I'm not too sure. I haven't looked at the notifications lately. What is a good alternative for the Ubiquiti Unifi USW Pro 24? Looks like after weeks of waiting, I might not get one here in Denmark. That's difficult. The 48 Pro, the thing with the Pro, you want those 10 gig uplinks, especially if it's the PoE version. I don't know if they really have any better alternatives. Let's see. Where the heck am I? Oh, here we go. I don't even know what store you would go under. You could do this. Switch Enterprise XG24. I think these are all 10 gig ports. Yeah. I'm not 100% sure on that. Like if it's the PoE, the good thing about the Pros, the PoE, they come with PoE++. So if you're ever getting the Unifi PTZ camera, you need that. And any other Connect stuff is going to be PoE++. The moisture, I'm not sure because it didn't come with the single units. If you look, there's it right there. Protect Sensor. Okay, so they changed the name on that. Water sensor sold separately, but I don't know if they have a water sensor or if this just does the water sensing itself. I don't know. Hi Cody, if you add a UN or NVR to UDMSC, can you continue to use drives in both devices or the UDMSC? So what I would do, I would transfer all my cameras over to the new UMVR, and then I would stop Protect on the SE. I don't ever really reach out to Ubiquiti tech support, so. And I mean, most companies like mine, we're probably happy for that because we do support for Ubiquiti. Raspberry Pi, I'm not 100% sure on your questions here. Very confused. Oh, nice. You're working on FTTX. Nice. That should be fun. The problem on the XG, it doesn't have PoE. Yes. LTE from Pearson. You're at Pearson Airport. I don't miss that. I don't like flying. That's another reason I don't do work cross country. Can you have multiple NVRs on the network? You can, but they don't do stacking for, they only do if you're talking about Unifi Protect anyway, they only do stacking for their pro models right now. And they're in stock. Wow. Hopefully they do stacking for the normal NVR soon. More likes, yes. We always want the more likes. That would be great. Yeah, they have a couple different mesh or not. They have a couple different outdoor units that you could use. You just need to look at the IP rating. Like the Wi-Fi 6 mesh, you could do that. I think the LR you could do. And I believe the Pro, I think it has outdoor rating. It has IP54. Yep. Oop. Just make sure you don't use pass-through RJ45s outdoor. I never do, unless you're putting the clip on the end of the cables. Awesome. Yes, if you guys want to contact me for work at any time, just visit my website, and I don't even know how to get to it. There we go. Which I want to redo this. I keep saying it, and I think I did start doing some changes to the website. But I'm not a website designer. I have no graphical knowledge. So there we go. Yep, that's okay. If you're located in the US, most of my clients are US based. I just do remote sessions with them. Is there a way to get longer retention? Not really. Hopefully, we were talking about a backup plan that they're coming out with shortly. Hopefully we see that this week, but this week is very, 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 very busy for me, and we'll talk about that shortly. What cap 45? Hold on a sec. Let me cap 45. Okay, so we'll talk about the clip here. It's only for this specific vendor. Maybe some other vendors have it. So if I don't use pass-through cables at all for outdoor, and I rarely ever use them anymore. But these are pass-through, and they come with this clip, which is called the cap 45. So it pops on the. My face isn't the way. So see, it pops over the cables, so it keeps it covered. These are a little bit more expensive though when you buy it, or just use non-pass-through. I mean, that's probably the best bet right there. I had some serious conversations with Ubiquiti tech support due to the UDM having serious performance issues with PPPoE not delivering more than 2. They were having issues with that. I think they should have fixed that in 3.0. You're just getting back from vacation in Orlando. It is always nice coming back home. I do love Orlando though. We're going there in I think August. I just don't like pass-through. And if they get moisture on the end and you don't have those caps, it will blow your port if you're using PoE. I am so confused what Synology's talking about. I'm not sure if you're asking me questions or if you're asking yourself questions. But anyway, this week, so tomorrow I have a job. I got to go downtown Toronto, install a UDM, 2 dome cameras, a switch, and 2 access points. And then what else do I have to do? Tuesday, I'm going to do this house job. Wednesday, I'm going to do a cabling job, a pretty big cabling job. Thursday, this is the site. I wish I would have taken a picture of it. But this is a house job site that's been going on for a while, and I'll be able to film it. They put the LAN room, like, it should have been on the floor, in that floor level, but they put it like 6 feet in the air now with like this rafter, and it's like 4 feet by like 6 feet. So I'm going to have to crawl. It's going to be really weird how I film it. But I think I have about 30 cables to terminate and a bunch of gear to put up. Yeah, these ends are nice if you're local to, well, obviously Toronto. Norelco SafeCam. Actually, I forget what they call themselves now. I think it's NSI SafeCam. They sell them. You could probably get them on. Amazon, I bet. Chantel is in here. Everybody say good morning to Chantel. Platinum Tools Easy. I do have a Platinum Tools Easy crimper. If you're going to go with the Cap 45, make sure you get their crimper though, because using somebody else's crimper doesn't cut the pairs properly. Another thing I'm excited about, and I know we've talked about this a few times, and I should have it this week, is this right here. The AirCheck G3 Pro by NetAlley. They are sending it to me. I will be doing videos for it. I get to keep it. If you hadn't seen, like right now, I already own a NetAlley link runner for cable tests. This will be cool for Wi-Fi testing. And I'm going to do like a video on Unified Design Center. So we'll mark up a floor plan, and then we'll actually do a walkthrough with this, with the floor plan loaded into it, to see how close Unified Design Center actually is. Oh yeah, how's it going? Do you have any experience with access point in-wall HD? Do they have good range? How reliable? I use one of the U6 in-walls right now in my main floor, and it has pretty good range. Yep. I get to know about the pass-through blowing ports. It's really more for outside, like if it gets a bit of moisture in it. If it's not sealed properly, that's what's you're gonna have issues with. But yeah, this I'm really excited about because you could load. There's so many things you could do with it. It's Android based, and it looks like it has Wi-Fi 6E, which is great. They have auto tests, they have ping, TCP, they have captures, they have path analysis. What else do they got here? iPerf test, and then they also obviously have our heat maps. And I think this is about $4,800, maybe something like that. You're in Northern Ontario, but we'll check the website. Awesome. I don't mind traveling a little bit if it's depending which part. Like my parents, they now live in like Parry Sound area. I used to live in Barrie. All right, we only got like 5 minutes because I got a consultation at 12 p.m. So ask your remaining questions. The G5 Dome video will probably be out on Tuesday, most likely on Tuesday. Later in the week, we'll have probably the on-site job video where I'm terminating the network rack and stuff like that. Yeah, so 2 videos most likely this week, unless Ubiquiti comes out with something. But it's going to take me a little bit to get that out. I use access point in-wall HDs on 2 job sites, not problems yet for outside. Nice. They are called the Cap 45 by, let me put the link for them. Cap 40. Oh, here, let me just give you guys an Amazon link. This is an affiliate link, by the way. Cap 45, simply. Here we go. Come on, pop up. This is an affiliate link. This one is for the US, but this is what it is. So there you go. Yep, you could use grease. Yep, that absolutely does help. I bought 4 in-wall 6s for my house, but probably only needed 2. They have great range. Okay, cool. Yeah, I know we use them in hotels a lot as well. Nice. I'm guessing they bought the Fluke. So NetAlley was a part of Fluke before. And they, like, their wired product, if you look at their link runners, like these right here, this is the one I have. I think they might be sending me this one too, the Link Runner G2. But they've been a part of a couple different people. So you can still see, if you looked on Amazon, like this exact model, but it says Fluke. It's a great tester. It's not a certification tester, but it works well. Wi-Fi 6 on the Fluke. Let's see. Tim, you have a great day as well. Why is there no more Apple devices with internal storage? I have no idea. I don't know. All right, I am going to get out of here because I got to get ready for that job. But thank you all for coming by. Thank you for the tips, the super stickers, the likes, all that good stuff. Watch out for my G5 Dome video coming out Tuesday. And hopefully there's more announcements this week that get us excited. Maybe that NAS stuff. Unifi Talk possibly actually being announced to Canada. We'll see. Anyway, take care, everybody, and have a good rest of your weekend.